Alright, hello everybody, welcome to the second stream of today. We are on Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're on a non-stop service. Alright, let's get in here. So we're going to take off. There's only one runway here in Stuttgart, so we're going to take off from some 07. And we are going to Berlin, which is up there. So we're going to go to the Berlin Brandenburg Airport. Land. Let's go for 07 also. So about an hour long, 276 nautical miles. Let's get in here and get going. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their Monday morning / afternoon, depending on where in the world you are. Had me some McDonald's for breakfast. Watched a quick documentary about the
123 ready at runway 7 east departure. In 1123 altimeter 30.00, wind 239er at 10. Departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway east. Cleared for takeoff runway 7 in 1123.
We are ready to go. A little bit of rain here in Stuttgart, it looks like.
Stuttgart towering 1123 continue for east departure.
We are airborne.
In 1123 leaving my airspace, frequency change approved. Stuttgart towering 1123 frequency change. Approaching 1123 is type Airbus A320neo 4 miles south is type Airbus. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Oh yeah, we got this rainbow effect below us.
Squawk 3761. Squawk 3761 in 1123. In 1123 radar contact 2 miles south of Echo Delta Zulu Tango 4,100 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain on navigation. Cleared through the Charlie airspace in 1123.
above the clouds now, finally. We're going to be a bit bumpy.
In 1123, contact center on 127.6. Good day. 127.6 for in 1123. Centering 1123, 8,500 feet. In 1123, center altimeter 30.00, continue as planned. In 1123, contact approach on 119.85. Good day. 119.85 for in 1123. Approaching 1123, 9,700 feet. In 1123, approach altimeter 29.98, continue as planned. In 1123, you're leaving my airspace radar service, terminated squawk 7000. Frequency change approved. Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved in 1123. Langen approaching 1123 is type Airbus A320 entry miles south of Echo Delta Sierra Hotel 9,700 feet. Request flight following.
ENGHBN 1123, Langen approach. Squawk 0654.
Squawk 0654 in 1123.
ENGHBN 1123, radar contact 2 miles southeast of Echo Delta Sierra Hotel, 9,700 feet. Altimeter 29.98.
Roger in 1123.
Langen approach, Zero winds 2861 is at 11,500 feet, descending 10,000 feet. Euro wings 2861, Langen approach, altimeter 29.98, continue to taxi as planned. Euro wings 2861, contact center on 127.6. Good day.
I wonder why we're going below or we're losing altitude. That's interesting. I figure we would have been cruising at about 10,000, 15,000 feet by now.
Langen approach, Euro wings 2861, 9,900 feet. Euro wings 2861, Langen approach, altimeter 29.98, continue to DS 426 as planned.
So now we're going to be just had it a second ago. I think we should need to be up at about 15,000 feet, not 5,000. Schwäbisch Hall. Recognize that name from my time in Germany. Any other names I recognize? Can't believe we're going to be flying at about 5,000 feet all this time. Seems very low for a... Looks a bit foggy. Yeah, it's real world weather. It's a bit of rain as well. Yeah, we were up above the clouds, and then it took us right back down to about 5,000 feet. We were just cruising, and I put 15,000 feet. Trying to get us up above the clouds. There we go. Finally breaking through a little bit. Hello, Mick. Yeah, we had a nice smooth takeoff, but it's the European weather. I feel nervous. It'll be fine, Mick. We'll be fine. We're gonna be okay. Yeah, can't really see much below us because of the clouds. But at least we're above the clouds now, back up at a bit higher altitude, so there we go. Big puffy cloud below us. Yeah, I just watched a documentary about Formula One in the 60s and going into the 70s. I think it was a BBC documentary.
112 tree. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
And it's all stuff that, you know, they've talked about in other documentaries about Formula One.
Cleared through Charlie airspace in 112 tree.
But, you know, it was all stuff that they're worth repeating. But, yeah, it was a...
ENTHBN 1123 contact center on 127.6. Good day.
Going to 127.6 in 112 tree. Centering 112 tree 9,800 feet. In 112 tree, center altimeter 29.907, continue as planned. In 112 tree, contact approach on 135.725.
Frankfurt. We just passed Frankfurt control.
297 contact approach on 119.85. Good day. 135.725 for in 112 tree.
But yeah, I got the autopilot on.
112 tree 10,600 feet.
ENTHBN 112 tree approach altimeter 29.907, continue as planned. ENTHBN 112 tree contact center on 127.6. Good day.
It's like I keep getting bumped around on different frequencies.
Centering 112 tree 11,000 feet.
Oh my goodness.
112 tree center altimeter 29.907, continue as
There's
planned.
Frankfurt again. I don't know if it's... I guess it's because I'm flying through a couple different airspaces. It's bouncing me between two different control centers. Yeah, I chose this nice Pacific Airlines livery. Something a little catchier than the standard A320neo.
Contact Munich Center on 120.65. Good day.
So I was looking autopilot there this time. Then, yeah, he's working just fine right now. I had to kind of kick him in the backside to get him to go to up to 15,000, but yeah. So we're climbing still, trying to get up deep above the clouds and all that. So they do have a roadmap for Flight Simulator, and I guess it's a roadmap not only for the PC but for the console. Although there's some things that will be done only for the PC versus console, but they've got you know, aircraft that they're working on to bring to the game, airports that they're going to upgrade, basically, kind of, you know, do all that. I was kind of checking out the forums yesterday, and the PC folks are they're not happy, and I think it's because Microsoft did a lot to the game to bring it to the Xbox, and so they lost their graphics are not as good as they were, you know, before the Xbox release.
Going to 120.65 pounds and lean 219 tree.
So yeah, a lot of people feel that they've been betrayed by Microsoft in the hopes of selling more Xboxes, and, you know, they're wow, a lot of angry people. And I get the sense that they are not entirely pleased with the Xbox crowd. That, you know, like somehow we're to blame for Microsoft's decision to bring the game to the console. Yeah, I thought that was really, it kind of put me off a bit, but you know, I can understand they feel like they weren't told the truth. Yeah, it's but yeah, I'm looking forward. This Thursday they do have like a roadmap stream sort of thing that they'll talk about things that they're going to be working on, or that they are working on. I'd be curious to see what more aircraft are coming to the game. I'd like some more jetliners, you know, or just jets in general, passenger kind of stuff. Yeah. We are on a almost northeast sort of flight to Berlin. But yeah, I kind of looked over things. They do have like a vote. This is the interesting thing. So they put out, I guess, like a survey or whatever, and people can vote for different sort of what do you call it, things that like they want to see in the game. So yeah, I think that's a really interesting aspect of it as well. Very interesting that they have this, if you look below where it's raining, a lot of rainbows and show up. Look at that. Very weird. Oh. Yeah. There's another one. the cockpit here. Oh, this doesn't have it. Let's see. What are the other? Now, some of them have this like a heads-up display that you can pull down from here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, really, all these buttons and stuff. Got a little jumper seat for somebody there. Yeah, really kind of very nice layout, I think. The clouds look really good. Yeah. You know, the interesting thing is, Mick, when I was looking at the forums yesterday, some people say that they've not noticed anything significant, that the people who do have seem to have some issues with the updates, you know, especially when they got ready to bring the game to the console, is that not everybody's seeing, you know, terrible graphics, and they think that the people who are complaining about it may be doing so because their system is not as good as they think it is. You know, like their PC setup isn't as good as maybe they thought it was. So yeah, I think that's a interesting concept, you know. But yeah, I think it looks good overall. Too bad we can't open the window, huh? Can we get some fresh air in here? But yeah, I like the weather. I chose it, you know, because it's easy to fly. You know, it looks good when you're just cruising and it's just all sunny and everything, but that's not very realistic. It's, you know, it's not like that all the time. Whether the clouds are, you know, it's raining or just clouds in general, you know, I think it just adds a bit more realism to the situation, you know. So yeah, I like it. I think it looks good. So Mick, did you get your the pool sorted out? The bits that were hidden, did they finally show up? Or is it kind of a lost cause and had to run to the store to get more chemicals or whatever it was that was missing or hidden? I'm guessing it's the chemicals from the pool. Oh, look, now this is interesting. On the wings, as you do have the doors there over the wings, they do have that sort of showing you where to exit from on the wing if you have to go out over the wing for an evac from the plane.
In 1123, contact Berlin Center on 125.8. Good day.
125.8 in 1123. Berlin Center in 1123, 15,000 feet.
EMGHBM 1123 Berlin, center altimeter 29.905, continuous planned.
There we go. So 133 nautical miles, that is... That is 150 miles. Roughly. No, that is why I'm sitting watching you. It's the parts for the pump to circulate. Oh, it's the pump thing. Ow. That's not good. Right back. Autopilot's got it under control. I'm going to step away.
Contact center on 127.6. Good day.
I'll be right back in just a second.
127.6 Ryan Air 8462.
Alright, I'm back. That's the great thing about autopilot. When it's working, you can, you know, if you need to use the restroom or you gotta get some coffee or whatever. The co-pilot seems to be very capable. Yeah, the clouds are like, but I think they're trying to make it like they're kind of dissipating or something. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I remember when, you know, I lived in a place that had a pool. My stepdad and when my mom and stepdad were living in the Bay Area, his house had a pool. That's a lot of work to keep up, you know. I mean, it's great to, you know, if you have a barbecues in the summertime and whatnot, it's a great place to hang out. But the maintenance it's a lot of work. Last time I think the last pool I was in was in my former base there in Savannah. We had the gym on post had a nice size pool, and we had to go do drown proofing. You know, that was like one of those crazy requirements. Even though you weren't always around water, you had to prove that you could float and not drown. Stuff like that. I haven't been swimming in ages. I used to like swimming. We used to go to when I was in Germany, there was a swing place right up the road from our barracks, and we used to go there certainly on Friday nights before we go drinking or whatever. We'd go up there. Sometimes we'd go a couple times during the week, you know. It was just a lot of fun to go up there and just hang out. They had a heated salt pool, which was really nice to, you know, like winter. The one winter I was there, when we moved to a different barracks from Germany, they were just finishing up that swimming place, and so we had like a little bit of light snow, but we just sat outside in the heated salt pool while it was snowing. It was really it was a nice experience, you know. So yeah, it was good stuff. Always like that place. Aquatol was the name of it. Still open, still running. Probably at reduced capacity, of course, but yeah, the heated salt pool. You had saunas. Well, now whether or not you wanted to be nude in the sauna or not was up to you. It wasn't required, but you know. Let's see. You had water slides and just regular pools in general. Josh, how are you? Welcome. Sorry, you might hear some pounding or something. I guess it's my upstairs neighbor doing I don't know what. Well, welcome to the flight. We are on our way to Berlin. Just cruising above the clouds here. So for tomorrow, we're going to be on the we're going to go Rursig Nord tomorrow for Train Sim World 2, and then for our flight sim stream later, we will do a we'll do some practicing of the or we're going to do the jet tutorials. We're going to do the startup stuff, requesting the pushback, takeoff, landing. We're going to do some tutorial stuff tomorrow. But we'll turn off the weather for that, so that should help out a little bit. Excuse me. So yeah, it's for tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do some tutorial stuff to kind of learn how to start up the A320 and request pushback and how to taxi. And we already know how to take off. I mean, that's pretty standard across all the aircraft so far. You just get up there, release the parking brake, and hit the A button until you're full throttle and you reach your point of takeoff. So, hello, Pithers. So, yeah, so that'll be for tomorrow. But yeah, we'll do Rursig Nord tomorrow. Maybe an S-Bahn service or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Lufthansa 186, you are 61 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 8,000
That's
feet.
not
Expect
us.
ILS runway
We are not a
07 left
Lufthansa
approach
plane.
by a Kilo Lima Foxtrot transition. Clear to Kilo Lima Foxtrot.
So we got about 80 miles.
Descend and maintain
To
8,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 07 left approach by a Kilo Lima Foxtrot transition. Clear to Kilo Lima Foxtrot Lufthansa 186.
Somebody better acknowledge that. Here's, take a look inside and see what's going on in here. Everything is just where we left it. Huh. Speed brakes, flaps, parking brake. Let's put the parking brake on and see what happens. One of the things I found on YouTube is there are, well, I don't know if they do them anymore, but you can watch like actual pilots take off and land different airports around the world, different aircraft. Ooh, a little bump there. Uh-oh. That wasn't nice. Had a little hiccup there. Little sachet in the air. Everybody buckle your seatbelts now. It's about to get serious. But this location here is where they have like either their iPad or a laptop, and that they have all the so like when you look at where they're taking off from, that has like all the airport information on there pulled up. Yeah, it's really kind of neat. And one of the ones I like to watch is when they're flying into San Francisco, because they're usually over the co-pilot's shoulder. Like there's a camera set up just over their shoulder over here, and you can watch them coming into to SFO. Pretty cool. All right, about 60 miles. Other than that little dance in the air just a moment ago, it's been a pretty smooth flight. I do like the Airbus aircraft. I wish they had one of the larger ones. It's kind of like their version of the 747. It looks really sharp. I wish we'd get some Lockheed, some of the jets that they had back in the day were really, the L-1011, that'd be nice to have something like that, a classic jet. Do a service from like San Francisco to Los Angeles or something. But yeah, they're supposed to be coming out with more stuff. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes glued to their forums and everything, because they do have a lot of information about, you know, what they're working on and all that. So, and see what they do is the three guys, whose names I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but they're all there. Then they have like their community manager. She hosts the discussion. So that way, you know, for questions, I think they kind of moderate it a little bit differently than the Dovetail Games live streams, where, you know, if like Natalie hosted the you know, like the roadmap stuff, they could filter out a lot of the stuff, and, you know, Sam wouldn't look always so, you know, angry about the you know, some of the stuff going on in the chat. But yeah, she could pick out like legitimate questions about moaning about it. Look, well, it's not. No, they're moaning about. They're moaning about the changes to the PC version of the game, because so they had like this. They call it Sim Update 5. Was when everything kind of fell apart for the PC players. But again, some PC players are saying, well, I've been playing since Sim Update 5, which is like their game update, whatever, and they don't notice anything significant either. So a lot of people feel like that's they're kind of like, yeah, you know, maybe that they're not being, that their systems are not as good as they thought they were, their computers, you know. So, you know, it's like there's a crowd that are just upset that Microsoft brought this to the console, and then their game experience changed significantly. And there's other people who are kind of like, I'm not seeing anything different, so you know, sucks to be you. You know, check your settings. You know, so I mean, I know it's not perfect, and they've got a plan. There's going to be a Sim Update 6 and 7, I think, are still coming up, you know, for the rest of the year. I kind of feel like we should be losing altitude right now. Feel like we should be coming down in altitude right now. Why are we not? Oh, there we go. There goes the engine. So yeah, now we're going to start. We'll lose speed. We should stop dropping altitude. Maybe we're going to come back around. Oh no. I feel like I should have to turn off the okay, that looks like our below us. No. Why are we going up in altitude? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, so we've hit our time approach. We should be contacting the Alright, there's our airport right there ahead of us at about 30-something miles. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go over the airport, and then we should get our, as we get closer, we should I think 7 right is our Contact.
Berlin towering 1123 is 10 miles southwest 15,000 feet with Quebec to land.
ENGHBN 1123 Berlin Tower. Altimeter 29
Okay, there we go.
With 267 and 27. Make straight in runway 07 right.
So 07 right is
Fly
right
straight
there
in
below
runway
us.
07 right in 1123.
I do believe. I think we're going to fly over the airport. I do believe that's 07 right below us there. Yep. That's our destination right there. Okay, there's our pattern entry back there. Alright. It's interesting. We haven't yeah, right there. Okay, perfect. Why is our turning? We should start losing altitude, I would think, at this point to get ready for. No, instead we're climbing. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I have a bad feeling about. I think my co-pilot is, or my autopilot is. He's turned into a numpty. Oh lordy. I guess we're gonna come around. Yeah, I mean, we got to be at 2,250 feet. That's a lot of altitude to drop off between now and then. Let's see. Well, there's no way we are going to. What's going on? What is he doing? This doesn't make any sense. Alright, well, if we come out of this turn, I'm going to just turn off the. Here we go, I'm holding on. Alright, Mick. Get your feet firmly planted on the floor. Grab your chair. Just remember to breathe, Nick. Yeah, it's like we're just doing this lazy turn now. Okay. Alright, yeah. We're going to have to fire the autopilot there. You're fired, buddy. Put some flaps down. Oops. Let's get the wheels down in preparation for landing. Everybody hold on tight. There's going to be a doozy here, I think.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Yeah, I know you're overspeed.
Overspeed.
But I got to lose altitude there, bucko.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
We gotta drop a lot of altitude. Autopilot let me down. Well, at least it got us to our destination. We're gonna bring this bad boy in though. That's all right. Be aware, it might get bumpy coming in. Nick, stand by for the rescue. I may need you to come rescue us. Oh wait, you're a passenger. Well, be prepared to evacuate the plane there, Mick. There we go. I feel a little bit better now that we're losing altitude. Not like super ridiculously fast, but we're... Alright, there we go. That's a little bit easier to contend with. Let's go straight here a little bit. I'm holding onto the door and I've got my eyes shut. Oh, Lord. Oh, Nick. Well, hopefully you'll be on terra firma here in a moment. This is kind of puffy, low clouds, nothing sinister here. Well, thank you all for flying with us today. We know you have other options when it comes to your streaming viewing. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out here. We'll be on the ground shortly. I have a good feeling about this one. I really do. Despite our numpty autopilot, co-pilot, whatever, we got here and we are going to bring this bad boy in. Gotten a little bit better with the feel of the
Berlin Tower, easy
controller.
473212 miles southwest inbound for DME runway 07 right approach.
Easy 4732 Berlin Tower. Altimeter 29.85, wind 267 at 27. Cleared VOR, DME runway 07 right approach.
I think we got somebody behind us coming in.
Cleared VOR, DME runway 07 right approach, easy 4732.
Now the good thing is,
ENGHBN 1123, wind 267 at 27. Cleared to land runway.
all right, we're clear to land. We're coming in.
Cleared to land runway 07 right in 112 tree.
It's been nice knowing y'all. Let's feel like we're a little off center here. Now this thing does have like an auto throttle, so that's helping me out immensely while we bring this thing in here.
1,000.
I'm guessing at the flap stuff here, so I got a good feeling. We're going to nail this. Here we go. We are...
follow the aircraft on final. Wind 267 at 27.
Yeah, we got somebody right behind us.
Right.
That's awesome.
Clear to land runway 07 right, easy 4732.
300.
Look at that. Look at this. Here we go. Here we got this. We're going to nail this one.
100. 40. 25.
Oh, no. Oh, we're bouncing now. Doggone it. Oh, come on.
ENGHBN 1123 contact ground on 121.705.
Going to 121.705 in 112 tree.
All right, let's stop.
Scottsdale Airport Information, Quebec 13000 Zulu. Wind 267 at 27. Visibility 6. Sky condition clear.
Oh,
Temperature
we kind of messed this one up.
2.10. Altimeter 29.86. ILS runway 07 left and ILS runway 07 right in use. Landing and departing runway 07 left and runway 07 right. DSR aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller, on initial contact, you have Quebec.
Well, yeah, that was a bit of a doozy. You know, we're cutting across the, it's like the autopilot is See, that's what happens when you don't land correctly and you kind of come off on your own. But, because we cannot get to 121075. Let's see if I can find the radio. I think the settings are like right here somewhere. Thought. Where are my radio settings? I think that has that right there, but I can't. Let's see here. Alright. Yeah, it's not giving me the option to go to, let's see if I put on the AI pilot. Let's see if it'll click over. Alright. He's no use. Let's see if we can get him. We're just going to pull in somewhere. Oh crap. More. Alright, we're just going to park there before we cause any kind of craziness. But anyway, that's going to be it. It was going good. I had a good feeling about this one, but you know what? That's okay. Well, you know why? I think I know. Where's the set flight here? See, like the speed brakes are still up. That's a problem. It didn't, yeah, because we landed all kind of wonky, but that's all right. Anyway, that's going to be it. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. we were doing pretty good, but got a little bump there at the end. We couldn't get the plane to settle, so yeah. But anyway, that's going to be it. I will see you all tomorrow on Train Sim World 2 versus Ignored. We'll figure out what service we're going to do in the morning. So yeah. Anyway, that's